and welcome. Come meet me on your mat for this Pilates-inspired glute activating yoga class. So it is so important to activate your glutes so that when you move about your yoga practice or just everyday life, you're able to fire the right muscles and you're not centralizing a lot of your effort or your weight in your low back muscles. So this can really help prevent injury and just create overall stabilization in the body. So when you're ready, we're going to start in a tabletop position when you come to your mat. When you do come to tabletop, all fours, hands and knees. So sending the shoulders right above your wrists and your hips above your knees. We'll just start with a couple of cat-cows to warm up the spine. So your inhale will drop your belly to the floor, your chin lifts up to the sky, and your exhale rounds your spine as you look at your knees. And then you take your breath with you again. Inhale, little arch of the back, draw the shoulders back. And exhale, round your spine, puff up the upper back. Just 3 more like that, feeling the breath in to lift and the breath out to round. Feeling the weight in your hands, the articulation of your spine, and allowing for the movement to ripple out into your shoulders, your neck, your hips, and your pelvis. Let's do one more cycle together. When you come back to an inhale, find a long neutral spine. Find the low belly drawing up and in, and then send your right heel up towards the sky like a donkey kick. Your right foot is flexed. Take a moment to just level out the hips. Keep the core engaged. We're going to start with some hip circles. So right knee pulls outside to your right shoulder. It lowers down to the floor, and then you kick up to the sky. Just like that, you find big hip circles, big rotations, but only centrally moving from the hip, not allowing yourself to sway to one side. You're really even between both sides. And you're keeping a really good flex into your right foot so you can stay active through the posterior chain of the body. You're going to do one more big hip circle this way, finishing with that donkey kick up to the sky, and then change the direction you're rotating. So knee down to the floor, fire hydrant kick to the side, roll the heel back up, and then just completing that circle with your breath. Spine long, breath still full, using the strength of your glute muscles to create the hip rotation like you're making a big radius with your knee. Good. Let's do 4, 3. Keep the heel pushing up towards the sky. 2. And then the last one here, you hold at the top with the donkey kick. Little pulses up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick your heel up. Straighten your right leg back, and then swing your right leg behind you to cross over to the left and look over your left shoulder as you tap the toes. Swing your right leg up, over, and around all the way to the side and tap your toes to the right. Just like that, like you're making a big rainbow behind you, up and over to the left, look and tap. Up and over to the right, look and tap. Continue to just swing your leg, making that big arc all the way around yourself. Moving really slow, really steady, finding height at the top of the arc every single time. You're going to do one more here. Trying to stay as level as you can in the hips. Last time to the left. And then over to the right, you're going to hold, point your right toes out to the side, lower and lift your right leg for 10, 9, 8, straight leg, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift your right leg, bend your right knee, and then close the thighs together. Fire hydrant kick, right knee out to the side, lift and lower for 9. Trying to keep the even weight distribution in the hands for 8. Lower and lift for 7. Squeeze at the top, 6. Level hips for 5. Breath still here for 4. So strong. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the fire hydrant kick to the side. Straighten your right leg long back behind you. Tuck your left toes under. 3-legged dog. Bring your right leg up to the sky. You can bring a soft bend into your left knee, but look at your back toes. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, keep your right leg in the air, but come to a high plank position, floating your right foot from the mat. You can always bring your left knee to the floor at any time. You're going to lower and lift your right leg here for 10. 9, spine long. 8, push down. 7, kick up. 6, good. 5, squeeze at the top. 4, 3, 2, you're going to hold for 10. 9, push the toes back. 8, 7, puff up the upper back. 6, 5, squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, 2, bend your right knee down to the mat. Take a child's pose. Let your arms sweep back behind you. Belly over thighs, forehead to floor. Find your breath. Make some sighs out the mouth. You can roll your wrists if you need. And just really feel into sensation between left and right side. What feels different, what feels prominent. Although the right side was working, you may have noticed a bit of fire on that left side, that balancing knee as well, and that's perfect. After you take a big long inhale, and a slow release exhale, we're going to come back up to tabletop position, all fours, and we get to try the same thing on the next side. So, again, trying to keep back long, core engaged, like you're flattening your lower back to the ceiling. It'll be your left heel that sends up to the sky this time like a donkey kick. Flex your heel up. Lengthen your spine, and then start with those hip circles. Left knee outside to your left shoulder, down to the mat, and then kick up through center. Just like that. Drawing that big circumference of your knee all the way out and around, trying to stay slow and controlled in your movement, moving a little bit slower than you may want to. Notice if you're compensating your weight to one side, and see if you can even yourself out. One more big circle this direction, kicking your heel up to the sky, and then changing the direction of your knee. So down to the floor, fire hydrant out to the side, roll your heel back up, just like that. Putting just a little bit more emphasis of your weight in your left hand. Isolating the movement into your left hip joint. Not allowing the low back to dip. You're still pulling up from the core, drawing the ribs in and lengthening your spine forward. Good. Take one more big circle of your left knee, kicking your left heel up into the air. Lift it high. And then little baby pulses of your donkey kick. Lower and lift for 9. 8, 7, push the heel up. 6, 5, 4, find height. 3, 2, 1, kick the heel up. Straighten your left leg. Swing your leg to the right and look over your right shoulder as you tap the toes. Big arc of your left foot in the air over to the left. Tap, look. And then the same thing, that big rainbow, up, over, and around, tap to the right. Up, over, and around, tap to the left. Good, just 2 more like that. Pull it up and over and tap. Up and over and tap. So you're still pushing into your left hand. Your spine is still long. You're finding that big arc every time you lift the leg up. Let's just do one more here. Good, and then you swing your left leg up and over to the left. Let your left foot tap onto the floor out to the left side. Lower in your lifting your left leg in the air for 10, 9, 8, straight leg, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your left leg up, bend your left knee, heel to bum, and then close the gap of your inner thighs. Lift your left leg out to the side like a fire hydrant, and lower and lift for 8. Good. Using the side glutes for 7. Long spine, 6. Even hands pushing down, 5. Keep breathing, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your left knee in the air. Send your left leg long back behind you. Tuck your right toes under. 3-legged dog. Kick your left heel back and up into the air as you lift your right knee from the mat. Take a full breath in. Use your exhale, slide forward to high plank. Keep your left leg in the air. Hover the left toes. You can always drop your right knee to the mat. You're going to lower and lift your left leg for 10, 9, 8. Use the glutes to kick it high for 7, 6. Keep your core strong. 5, 4. Low back long. 3, 2. Hold at the top. 1 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your left knee to the ground. A child's pose. Your right knee meets the left. Your bum rocks to your heels. Forehead to mat. You can roll out your wrists or sweep the arms back behind you. Forehead to mat. Just take anything you need as you breathe here and you notice. Maybe that pickup in your heart rate, a little bit more heat in the body, sensation in the glutes. And just notice the difference of feeling between left and right side now that we've evened ourselves out. And when you're ready to rise up with your chest, we're all done. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel stronger in your glutes. And if you ever want to come back to this video, it's a great starting point before you even start your yoga practice. See how that might change in terms of stability and sensation in the core and your low back. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. There are many more videos to come, so I hope to see you soon. Thanks.